Welcome back everyone. In today's session we are going to crack fourth and fifth bit of question number 3, pair of linear equations in two variables. These are the two bits which I have ticked. So in the first, let's begin with the fourth bit. In this, the question says the taxi charges in a city consist of a fixed charge together with the charge for the distance covered. So you have done this type of questions about taxi charges. In that I explained you how the fixed charge will be there for taxis and how the additional charges will increase. So the taxi charges in a city consist of a fixed charge here also with the charge for the distance covered. Now for the distance of 10 kilometer the charge paid is rupees 105. So a person is paying 105 rupees for 10 kilometers, okay, and for 15 kilometer the person is paying 155 rupees. These are the two cases we have. For 10 kilometer he is paying 105 and for 15 kilometer he is paying 155 rupees. So we have to frame equations for this and we have to find what are the fixed charges and the charge per kilometer. So to begin with this, I'll take let the fixed charge be x and additional charge per kilometer be y. Okay. Now first one, we'll go to the first case. This is our first case. Okay. In the first case, fixed charge plus 10 into charge per kilometer is 105, or you can say x, that is the fixed charge. The person has to pay fixed charge x, and how much he is traveling, according to that he has to pay extra charge. So here in this the person is traveling 10 kilometers, so x plus 10y is equals to 105. This is our first equation. Similarly, we will get second equation. In the second case, the person is traveling 15 kilometer and paying 155. So it will become x plus 15y is equal to 155 rupees. Okay. So these are the two equations we got. Now we'll solve these two equations as we are solving the exercise which is related to substitution method. So we'll solve by substitution. Otherwise, in the exam you can do by any method. So these are our two equations. I'll from equation 1 I'll take the value of x because I'm solving it by substitution method. So from equation I'm taking x value. So I'm getting x is equal to 105 minus 10y. Where we will substitute this? We'll substitute this in equation 2. Okay. So we'll substitute this in equation 2. So you can look here. I have taken 105 minus 10y in place of x plus 15y is as it is equal to 105 is as it is. Now 105 minus 10y plus 15y, and if I transpose this 105 to the right, it becomes minus 105, and 15 minus 10y is 5y, and this is 50. So y will be equal to 50 by 5, that is 10. So we have got the value of y. Substitute this value of y in any one of the equations. So I am substituting in equation 1. If I substitute y value here, that is y is 10. So x plus 10 10 is 100, and x is equal to 105 minus 100, it becomes 5. So x is equal to 5 and y is equal to 10. So therefore the fixed charge is rupees 5 and the additional charge is rupees 10 per kilometers. Okay. So these are our fixed and additional charges. So we can solve innumerable questions, innumerable situations of our day-to-day life by using pair of linear equations. Now we have to find how much amount the person will pay if he travel 25 kilometer. This was also asked. So what will be the equation? It will be fixed charge plus charge per kilometer into 25, or you can say x plus 25 y. This will be our equation. So what are our x and y values? X is 5, so I have taken 5, and y is 20, y is 10 here. Okay, y is not 25, y is 10. So x plus 25 into 10, that will be 255. So if a person travels 25 kilometer, he will pay 255 rupees. This is one new concept again. It's quite different from the method which we have done in 9th class, because in 9th class distance was fixed. Okay, so the method was different there, and here the distance is not fixed. For different distances we are finding different prices. Now let's go to the next bit. Now this is also one of the most important concept of this exercise, okay, which we are going to do. This is a question based on a fraction. This you can play it like a game at your home. A fraction becomes 9 by 11. Yeah, there is an unknown fraction. That fraction will become 9 by 11 if 2 is added to both numerator and the denominator. Okay, so we'll begin like this. Let the numerator be x and the denominator be y. Okay, and the fraction will be x by y. Okay, what will be our fraction? X by y. Numerator be x. So whenever a question of fractions come, you should begin your problem like this. Let the numerator be x and the denominator be y, and the fraction is x by y. Now the first case we'll first solve the first case. If 2 is added to both numerator and denominator, x by y is our fraction now. Okay, if 2 is added to both numerator and denominator, means I'll add 2 in the numerator and I'll add 2 in the denominator also. So this will become 9 by 11 he is telling. Okay, so that only we have done here. You can see if 2 is added to both numerator and denominator, so I am adding 2 to both numerator and denominator. You can see here clearly. Okay, so 2 is added and the that becomes 9 by 11. Now cross multiplying it, we'll cross multiply. After forming like this, we'll cross multiply this two equations, left hand side and right hand side. Cross multiply 11 into x plus 2, 9 into y plus 2, and if you simplify it, you will get an equation 11x minus 9y plus 4. Next case, we'll go to the second case now. This is the second case. What is telling in the second case? If, let's see here, if 3 is added to both numerator and denominator, it becomes 5 by 6. So if I add 3 to the both numerator and denominator, this is our fraction. If I add 3 to the numerator and denominator, it becomes 5 by 6. Okay, so here we have done the same thing. We can see x plus 3 by y plus 3 is equal to 5 by 6. Cross multiplying here also, again we'll again cross multiply it. We'll get 6 into x plus 3, 5 into y plus 3, and simplifying it further, 6x plus 18, cross multiply it, and 5y plus 15, and if I bring all the terms to the left, 6x minus 5y plus 18 minus 15, so 6x minus 5y plus 3. So these are our two equations which we have got. Okay, these are the two equations. Now we'll solve these two equations by substitution method, because we are in the exercise. Otherwise you can solve by elimination. Again I am repeating this, you can solve by elimination method also in the exam. So 11x from the equation 1, I am taking the value of x, that is 11x is equal to 9y minus 4, and x is equal to 9y minus 4 by 11. I'll substitute this value in the second equation. This is our second equation. I'm putting x value here and simplifying it. Okay, how we are simplifying it? We can solve it in this way also. We can multiply both sides by 11 to cancel this 11. So I'm multiplying both sides by 11. So all this will multiply, or you can do LCM. You can even do LCM of that. So 6 into 9y minus 4 by 11 minus 5y plus 3 by 1. You can do even the LCM of this. Okay, it's your choice, or you can multiply by 11 on both the sides. That is also correct. Okay, so when you find the LCM of this, or when you multiply both sides by 11, this 11 and 11 gets cancelled, and what remains, you should write it below here. So remains 6 into 9y minus 4 minus 55y, and 3 into 11 is 33. This becomes 0. Okay, even if you do LCM, you get the same step. So simplifying this all, will get the value of y as 9. Putting y, so we have got y value first. Now this value of y you can put in any equation. Excuse me. Now this value we can put in any one of the equation. We are putting it in equation number 1, y value. Our equation number 1 is 11x minus 9y plus 4. So in place of y I am putting 9, become 9 into 9, 81, and simplifying it, I will get x is equal to 77. So 77 by 11, 77 by 11 is 7. Okay, therefore x is 7 and y is 9, and our fraction is 7 by 9. Got it? You can cross check your answer if 2 is added to both numerator and denominator. Okay, you will get correct answer now. 7 by, what is our answer? 7 by 9. So in this 7 by 9, you add 7 by 9 here. Let's see what happens. 7 and 9 you add, you will get 9 by 11, and here you add 7 by 9, 7 plus 3 10, and 9 plus 3 is 12, and 10 by 12, if you simplify it, you will get 2 5 times and 2 6 times, that is 5 by 6. So you can cross check your answer by substituting in the previous cases to verify your answer. Hope the concept is clear to you all. Okay, so I'll give you some more questions based on this fractions concept, because the same question may not be asked, they may change, because we have different type of questions based on fractions. So you need to solve this concept.